Sup, guys? Welcome to Funhinged, where we're here and we're queer and we can't drink beer. Alright, I got some questions today. Interview with a vampire style, yet again. Let's hit them with it. Alright, what are the worst fruit flavors in sodas, candies, like etc.? Like, what's the best and what's the worst? Blue raspberries, my personal
Does have to
favorite.
be one that exists as a flavor in the...
You can't say anything.
Pepper.
Shut up. No. It has to be a flavor that exists in America. You don't
Pepper
get to.
Exists.
You don't. Get
I promise pepper exists. I've seen pepper before.
As a candy or a soda.
It's flavored. There's stuff flavored, pepper flavored.
Then pick a normal flavor. When have you ever seen a red pepper flavored soda?
It can happen. My actual answer is lemon. Lemonade can be good.
Lemonade can be good, but that everybody knows that. That one's just like...
I'm not allowed to say it because everyone knows it.
No, I'm not saying that you're not allowed to say it. I'm just saying you're stating the obvious. It's kind of just like saying, I have 10 toes. I knew a guy who had webbed feet. He was an alcoholic and he beat women.
But boy, can he swim.
Okay. Who are your favorite murderers in history?
In what sense favorite? Like favorite as in like favorite to learn about? Or
favorite to learn
this
about.
Would be a good friend.
Or maybe like favorite for different reasons. Because like there's this one couple. They were white nationalists, but like they only killed pedophiles. And it's like I'm evil, but I'm not the devil.
Were they pedophiles of other races?
I think they were the same race. They only killed pedophiles.
That's just a waste.
What do you mean?
Like they would enjoy it more if I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm just thinking.
You're idiot with the white nationalists.
No, it's a waste of their predisposition to not use it for any part of this. It's irrelevant to what they were doing. I just don't understand why they wouldn't just do it.
I think they just happened to be white. I mean, like, here's the thing. They were addicted to, like, a lot of hard drugs. And I feel like when you're addicted to hard drugs, you can't really... I'm not saying you can't be held accountable for racism. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm just getting kind of close to saying that. Because, like, okay...
You're saying, like, because Hitler did meth, it's okay.
I didn't say that.
I understand. Don't worry. We all get it. It's fine.
I did not say that. It's not what I meant.
All right.
Okay. I have more questions. I don't even know what this question means. World's gayest crime syndicate. I don't know what that means.
Oh, any crime syndicate in France.
Yeah.
Just by virtue of them being French.
Yeah.
Not in a derogatory way.
Yeah, don't come after us, please. We're not worth anything, okay? We don't matter. I'm going to put that out there now.
No one will miss us once we're gone.
But, like, in France, you're not gay. You're just French.
But it's the potato. It's the same thing.
I mean, I know it's the same thing, but it's kind of like going to, like, ancient Greece and then being like, I am in Rome and everyone here is gay. It's like, no, they're not gay. They're just Roman.
Okay. First, two things. First, Rome is in Italy.
Fun facts to ask Ben about. That doesn't even say, that's not...
All right, listening.
What do you think Adam Sandler's fighting stance looks like?
I bet it's something that looks weird but works. Like that, or something strange.
I think Adam Sandler's probably... I don't know why. I just can't imagine Adam Sandler getting into a fight.
You can't?
No, not really.
I can imagine him being in a fight every day.
Adam Sandler is like, for me,
Did you watch him fight Bob Barker in, what's the name of the movie? The golf movie where he's a hockey player? I can't remember.
I don't know. Adam Sandler to me is just like my Jewish uncle. Like, I just think that he's just having a great time. Like, I barely see him, but when I do see him, he's always got, like, an antic or some story. But I can't imagine him fighting anyone, you know? Like, I just imagine if someone tried to fight Adam Sandler, he'd be like, come here, let me kiss you. And he'd make it really weird. Uncle Adam, what are you doing? You're hurting your family. Come on. We've entered the multiverse. Lady Gaga is a different celebrity. A different celebrity is replacing Lady Gaga. Who do you think it would be and why?
She's irreplaceable. When you say replaced, do you mean like everything that she does that this celebrity now does?
Yeah.
in such a way that no one can tell that she was replaced, or in such a way that it just doesn't matter?
No. Like Lady Gaga. Like, okay, so let's say in this multiverse, and I'm gonna use Rihanna as an example. Rihanna and Lady Gaga switch lives. Like, Rihanna still has her accent. She still marries. Is it A$AP Rocky? Yeah, she still marries A$AP Rocky, but she's done everything Lady Gaga did. She wore the meat dress. She made the song Abracadabra. Now Lady Gaga is singing Umbrella. Life is very different for both of them.
So they lived their regular lives and then became the other person, or they were the other person from the start?
Certain things, like, it's the multiverse, so certain things are still the same.
But what part is the same?
The thing that's the same is they still end up marrying who they marry.
That's
this is
it?
Totally irrelevant. Yeah, I'm like that. But their
The
business
only
ventures.
the only thing that's the same is they married someone.
I know,
is Lady Gaga black?
No, but she talks about being a black woman. She talks about her experience as a black woman in
I
the
would
industry,
love that.
and nobody addresses it.
No, it addresses
The fact that she's not black.
Okay,
Yes.
I thought just like she think he's talking about it and just.
No one's asking her the questions. She's just going as a black woman. That's awesome. I just use that as an example, but who do you?
Does she think of like new reasons for her meat dress and whatever, like black people in America? And
no, she doesn't do the meat dress. Rihanna does the meat dress.
Okay, wait. So okay, fair. Rihanna did the meat dress.
Yeah.
Did any question? When she did the meat dress, was she white like Lady Gaga? Did she look like Lady Gaga?
No.
Okay, she was herself.
She was just Rihanna.
So every section of Lady Gaga's life was replaced with Rihanna being there.
Yeah. This is just an example, by the way. You could pick a different celebrity. Albert Einstein.
No. No.
Yes.
No, he's too important.
I know, it'd be great. Come on.
Lady Gaga invented the nuclear bomb. Lady Gaga regrets her decisions. Lady Gaga escaped Germany.
Lady Gaga constantly talks about her life. Is Lady Gaga Jewish? There's no way.
I don't know if she's even human. Lady Gaga thought of gravitational waves, but has no way of proving
I
it.
didn't know that her real name was Stefani.
I can choose any celebrity retroactively in Lady Gaga's life.
Obama and the meat dress is just...
I think he could do it.
God, we need to get famous enough to be able to ask people to do stuff like that for us.
I don't care how... Oh, I can Photoshop. I can put Obama in a meat dress easily.
You don't have the time to put Obama in a meat dress.
It won't take long. That's like a 2-minute job.
Okay. Protecting our Jewish community, Lady Gaga's nose, blog. It is irrelevant what Lady Gaga's cultural or religious heritage is. The use of the word Jewish to describe someone's nose is a classic ethnic, and then it just cuts off. So a lot of people
like a Jewish nose.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people thought that she was Jewish.
Okay.
So cool. I'm not crazy for having come to that conclusion.
Or everyone who thought that is crazy. Also possible.
Who do you think the most marketable DC and Marvel superhero is? And who do you think would win in a fight? I think the most marketable one, like just popular, like their stuff always flies off the shelves, has to be Iron Man for Marvel. And has to be Batman for DC. Okay. Because even though Superman is iconic to DC, I think Batman has more fans.
I think that Batman has more devoted fans, but I don't think that has more fans.
Superman just doesn't have that much of an interesting story because Superman's story begins and ends with the I don't kill thing.
No, Superman kills.
Yeah, he does. I forgot about that. He doesn't have...
Batman's the one who doesn't kill.
Yeah, he doesn't have...
And even then, Batman used to kill. And Ben Affleck's Batman absolutely kills.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Most marketable Marvel, I think, is the Hulk.
Over Iron Man?
I think everyone knows the Hulk.
Everyone knows the Hulk.
People knew the Hulk before Avengers existed.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like...
By the way, and this is important, the Edward Norton's Hulk.
With the Hulk dogs.
What? No.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
I think that's the 2003 one.
Okay, never mind.
I haven't seen that one, but I think that's the one.
That one was interesting. The Hulk dogs came out of nowhere, by the way.
Okay, that's cool. I haven't seen it. I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, it came out when I was 4. I could be misremembering, but it felt like it just felt like there were just randomly Hulk dogs there, and it was just like, I feel like this doesn't really have any bearing on what's going on in this movie. I mean, not really. Like, they kind of just went, we're gonna inject dogs with the Hulk serum, and it was just like, okay, but why? Well, to get Hulk, of course. Okay, but you're an entire government agency, and then later on you follow him with tanks and a fucking chopper. Why didn't you just do that from the beginning? Well, it was more covert. No, it didn't work. Well, it wasn't even more covert either. You let three random steroided up fucking dogs out on the street in a fucking residential neighborhood, by the way. And this is a white ass neighborhood. I'm sorry. You don't get to be, I'm big government man, and then when someone goes, wow, this is a threat to national security, what do we do? Well, I think we should release 3 more untrained threats to national security. What do you think? What the fuck do you think I think? You let 3 fucking mangy ass Hulk dogs, that's not even a thing, okay? That wasn't a thing before you invented it. There are these giant green muscly fucking bastards. Why can your dog make a fist? This is an issue.
It's biblically accurate.
I never sat down and actually thought about that fucking movie. I need to rewatch it because honestly, thinking about it right now, why the fuck did you do that? You just let 3 dogs, they weren't even like highly trained, they didn't inject them and then they decide, alright, let's see.
Grab dogs from the street?
You just injected like 3 fucking mutts for no reason and then went, find him. What if they just fucking got your ass? Okay, so they inject the dogs or whatever, now they're all muscly and veiny. Why can your dog make a fist? This is an issue. This is a biological problem. Dogs don't have thumbs. He shouldn't be able to make a fist. Anyway, but...
Wait. Is a thumb necessary for a fist? I think you can do it without a thumb.
I don't know. When I see monkeys, ball up their hands, they have opposable thumbs. It makes sense. I don't see a lot of animals that are able to just do this. You know?
Maybe they just have better things to do.
I mean...
what animal is going to just sit there and go... Look what I can do.
Guy turned into the Hulk, and as the Hulk ran to the fucking desert so he didn't destroy a bunch of stuff. And yeah, that was pretty close to the end of the movie, but it's not like he was just destroying shit left and right. So it's not yes, he was a threat. I understand from the perspective of the government of hey, this giant fuck all creature is I understand wanting to put him in a facility, but you guys didn't call that man, email him, send him a fucking letter. You just immediately roided up 3 random fucking mutts and just said, you know what? This is how we're gonna handle this situation. It was dumb. It was dumb. I either don't remember enough details or I remember it very well and it was the dumbest fucking movie that I've ever fucking watched.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. For Marvel, it's Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, everyone knows Spider-Man in this outfit. I look like I know things. I feel like if I wore this outfit with this bonnet and, did my makeup, very poorly and, walked into, really, affluent, white communities, I could, and, threw on, a bad Jamaican accent, I think I could, trick people.
What, trick people into thinking you, walked off from Jamaica to get here?
No. I think I could
I'm lost.
I think I could trick people, I could grab some pebbles off the side of the road and be like, these are magic rocks, man, or some shit.
You think I could trick people into thinking you have magic rocks?
I think listen, people buy fucking crystals all the time to heal their fucking chakras. I think about it all the time. It's just thinking about becoming a fucking grifter for white people, telling them that I'm gonna align their chakras. And
that's a good idea.
I think about it a lot. I think I could get away with it. Why can I say absolute nonsense to you? And because I have a darker skin tone, you go, yes, they're connected to the earth. What do you think? What do you think this is? This isn't the Avatar.
It's the white's fault for trusting the blacks.
It is your fault. Why are you so easily tricked? I think it's really cool, gardening, how gardening works, that you can splice different, fruits and put them onto different trees and stuff and, get them to, because you can,
It's an affront to God. I don't understand why
What?
I don't understand why seedless watermelons exist. Like, how do you plant more?
I don't like that seedless watermelons exist because it's like, how fucking lazy do you have to be? Okay? It's not, it's a black fucking seed and a sea of red and green. It's not hard to find, you bastard. Just get the fucking seeds out. Like,
Yeah, but how do they make more of them?
I'm not even addressing that.
I am. I want to know. I don't get it. I just don't understand. Like, how do you make what? Like, you have to have watermelon seeds in order to get watermelons. But if the watermelons that they grow don't have seeds, then where do you get the seeds from?
I just think it's liberal, communist, anarchist bullshit that you just don't want to do the work of getting the fucking seeds out, buddy.
Okay.
You need everything handed to you. This country used to be built on the backs of men strong enough to take out their own fucking seeds. And now look at us. I can't take myself seriously when you start laughing. How am I gonna do these fucking bits?
It's something interesting we thought about yesterday. Was the boomer generation. All right, so the
gone full circle.
Yeah, it's gone full circle. Like the current like young generation, they're like the boomers. They don't care what they say. They're just like they're just gonna say it.
A part of me,
and I think it's great. But hold on, but our generation has been complaining about the boomers forever because they're just stuck in their ways.
The white man is touching me.
Sorry, I don't mean to infect you.
Yeah.
But
keep your filth over there.
Anyway, the original boomers, the generation before the original boomers also probably thought the boomers were cool, and so the boomers continued doing what they did. And then later on, no one thought they were cool.
I'm a little bit worried.
I don't know where. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I like the new generation because they speak their mind.
I like that they speak their mind, but a part of me is just like, God, I really hope y'all don't get all like weirdly Hitler youthy. Cause like
you don't. The boomers weren't Hitler youthy.
I know that they weren't, but
they specifically fought Hitler.
I'm not saying that they didn't fight Hitler. I know what you guys did. I'm watching.
What's the next question?
I'm gonna be so honest with you. That was the last one.
That was it?
Yeah, I've just been spitballing, and because you hadn't asked, I thought I could get away with it. I want to live inside of a tree. Let's talk about that. So
okay,
there are these giant.
I'll put you in one.
What did you just say about my people?
Put you in a tree where you belong.
That's crazy.
Like the gummy bears.
Okay. Wait, like the gummy bears?
The gummy bears.
The gummy bears?
The gummy bears.
Okay, I need an explanation.
In Russian, it's medvedi gami.
Okay.
I watched it in Russian when I was growing up.
What are you talking about?
The gummy bears.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a magician gummy bear, and he looks like a wizard. And the other ones also have magic, but they're not magicians. The gummy bears.
Stop just saying the gummy bears.
How do you not know the gummy bears?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
There's one episode that was really good. It's about one of the gummy bears.
So this is a show.
One of the gummy bears was stuck on an island. He was like the grumpy one.
Please?
He was stuck on an island, and there was he was marooned there. And the island had like this volcano thing with the mouth of volcano shaped like a not the mouth, sorry, volcano, and then on the side it was like a dragon shaped like cave thing, and he had to find a way off the island, and he used it. But anyway, I don't want to give it away for anyone who is not finished with the gummy bears, but it's a good show. The Tokyo airport is really cool. Tokyo airport is really cool because it has what do you call it, an observation deck that you can watch watch the planes take off on. It has
we need to take like photos like this, like ones where you're like sitting in my lap and I'm like holding you, like like this needs to be the thumbnail.
Yeah. The Tokyo airport has well, first of all, inside it's pretty cool. There are a bunch of restaurants and everything. Yeah, you met me now.
No.
No one can compare.
She's the smartest. Do you think...
Yes. I do.
Therefore you are?
I am, yes.
He do be amming.
I be. I be, therefore I am.
You could say, I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee. Alright, enough. I'm sorry.
I'll put me in the face.
Think. I don't think they'd be happy. I've never met a happy vegan. That's
a good point.
Happy and vegan that doesn't go together in a sentence.
And the Caesar salad.
Yeah. They don't like Caesar salads actually because the what are those things called? The like sauce packets or whatever that you put on them.
Ranch?
Yeah. Turns out there's like tons of like pig products and like everything.
Good. I want them to suffer.
Not
the pigs. Just want to clear the vegans.
Thank you. I think the audience was really worried. Why are men's feet so fucking big?
Because we have big dreams.
I can lift myself up with just my arms. You didn't know that?
No?
Yeah. I have pretty strong arms.
Okay.
People are pretty surprised all the time. I'm a very small person.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at me. Yeah, I'm jacked. Yeah.
Yeah, I can put
Yeah.
Okay.
Holocaust deniers are like so weird to me. Like I randomly ended up on like a thread of Holocaust deniers on like on Twitter. Because if you like enough porn on Twitter, they just think that you're...
you don't believe in the Holocaust.
That's not what I was going to say. But practically, yeah. If you like enough porn on Twitter, they just think you're like some alt-right bastard. And I'm like, hello? Like, no. Like, I'll like be like, oh man, some porn. And then they're just like, why can you see all these pairs of shoes from the people in the Holocaust, but you can't see the bodies? I don't know. Maybe they fucking burned them. Why are you interrupting my porn right now? And I'm like, listen, I miss the days where I could watch porn and like I'd get interrupted by like something like pornographic, in nature. They're just like, hey, stop watching this porn. Watch our porn instead. We got, better bitches or something. But, like, interrupting someone jacking off and being like, hey, the Jews made it up. Like, whoa. Whoa. Like, you took it to a different place, buddy. Like,
there's a time and place for that.
Yeah. You get out of here. No, because it's weird, right? It's weird. It's like there's, like, a huge fucking tonal shift, Like, it's just like, yeah, you like my tits? You like my tits also? God isn't real. And the Jews killed him. Whoa. Hello? What do you...
I think a channel like that, like, if there was a porn star who did that.
That'd be amazing.
It would be, like just the conspiracy theory stuff is all that they ever talk about.
Titties.
Yeah. While talking about it.
Also, the earth is flat. It's like,
I think that would actually do really well.
I think
because clearly there's some connection.
Yeah. Do you think that that's what we should do? If this podcast...
I want the earth to be saddle-shaped.
Yeah, the earth is flat, but we're correcting that. We're going to make it saddle-shaped. Yeah. He's the reason why there are sinkholes in China.
I didn't start the sinkholes.
So the earth can't be a saddle without some sacrifices. And the sacrifices are Chinese babies.
No.
God only wants the best babies.
Chinese babies are fine.
Or are they not the best babies?
No, they're not the best babies.
Who are the best babies?
The best babies can drive.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. I should have expected that.
Have you seen Chinese driving videos? It's insane.
Have you seen Russian driving videos?
Yeah, but that's different. They see a tank every once in a while. They're not gonna just be crashing into one another for no reason. They're just
you guys.
threatening.
I love watching like car accidents. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, of course.
I have an anxiety disorder. Sometimes it's my own fault. I'll like do 3 cups of coffee, have a shit ton of energy all day, and then I'll watch car accidents and I'll go, why am I unhappy? I understand this. Shut up.
Same thing.
Anyway, yeah, I love watching car accident videos. I understand that liquor is like everywhere in Russia.
It's the only way that you survive the cold.
I get it. Listen. I will never be that person, and this is like getting like somewhat political, but I'm never gonna be the person that's just like, hey, don't give your money to the homeless, they'll spend it on drugs and alcohol. I spent my money on drugs and alcohol, and I have a house.
They're just lazy. They could have all their habits and it'd be fine if they actually had some work ethic. High fives.
Shut up. Conspiracy theory being a porn category on Pornhub, we could make that happen, guys.
The Titanic was an inside job.
I actually like that's not a far-fetched conspiracy theory.
I think it is
at all.
true.
I've
always thought that.
There's so many rich people on that goddamn boat, and you just
on not just that boat, on the unsinkable boat.
Listen, you don't get listen.
And after it crashed, there was a long time where it was up there, and within sight there was another boat. And they did nothing. It was absolutely an inside job. Or maybe not inside job, but it was like it was planned.
The connection between 9/11 and Twilight
What?
is crazy, and I don't think a lot of people talk about it.
What are you talking about?
So, a couple of things happened, right? So,
Tower 1, Tower 2.
So, what was it? 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. So, I meant to say the connection between 50 Shades of Grey, Twilight, and 9/11 is crazy.
There's more?
Yes. So, 9/11 happens.
Yeah.
What a tragedy. And then...
What a tragedy.
And then Twilight is released.
It's another tragedy.
And then this woman reads Twilight and she goes, wow, that's really profound. That's amazing. This is the best, sexiest relationship I've ever seen. And boy, oh boy, 9/11 was a tragedy. I think I'm going to turn my life around and start writing books. Why was that what she decided to do? Nobody knows. But then she read Twilight and she went, yeah. And so then she made 50 Shades of Grey, which is a fanfic of the Twilight books.
Wait, what do you mean is fanfic of Twilight books?
She was heavily inspired by Twilight. She was like, she based the relationship of Mr. Grey and whatever the fuck that chick's name is on Bella and Edward in Twilight. And the reason why she started writing in the first place was because 9/11 happened and she was like, life is too short.
That's crazy.
The connection between 9/11 and
50 Shades of Grey came from 9/11 and Twilight.
Yep. Two tragedies. Hey Siri, what's the connection between 50 Shades of Grey, 9/11, and Twilight? The butterfly effect. How 9/11 created 50 Shades of Grey. The boys talked about how either Twilight or 50 Shades of Grey started as a fan fiction, but apparently they don't know that that's the least crazy part of the story. Yes, 50 Shades of Grey did start as a self-insert fan fiction of Twilight. E.L. James was so horny for Edward from Twilight that they wrote a fan fiction about having lots of kinky sex with him. The fan fiction became popular. So popular that they lightly edited it to remove the overt Twilight references and release the story as 50 Shades of Grey. However, Stephanie Myers wrote Twilight after she was inspired by her own crush on Gerald Way from My Chemical Romance. Jesus fuck. This is My Chemical Romance, 9/11, Twilight, and 50 Shades of Grey. They're all connected. This is amazing. Okay, Stephanie thought Gerald was a beautiful vampire man and wrote Twilight with him in mind as Edward and herself in mind as Bella. But that is not the end of this ride. Gerald Way was just some dude living in New York City when the 9/11 attack occurred. To help himself process the trauma and grief of living through that event, he began writing songs and formed the band My Chemical Romance. Therefore, if 9/11 had never occurred, Gerald Way would have never become famous, and the former My Chemical Romance star and Stephanie Myers would have never written her book about having a crush on him, and E.L. James would have never written her book about wanting to have rough sex with Edward. The butterfly effect of 9/11 caused 50 Shades of Grey.
What kind of sex book do you think is going to come out of the Ukraine war?
What am I supposed to say to that?
I don't know.
The best kind, I guess.
The best kind.
What do you want? There wasn't an answer for that.
I'm gonna clip it. What kind of sex book is gonna come out of the Ukraine war? And you're saying the best kind, and that'll be it. That's gonna be the clip.
It's amazing. But yeah, guys, if you ever think nothing can come from the death of thousands of people, look at your loved ones and think,
What?
you never would have known that you like being choked when you beat your meat if that guy hadn't flown into those towers. I'm trying to do a bit and take it seriously.
Take it serious.
You're curled into a ball laughing. I'm trying to do something.
I think we're gonna have to end it there.
Alright, guys. We're here. We're queer.
Oh, please.
We can't drink
I
beer.
can't.
Remember, guys, anytime you want to choke the chicken while getting choked, think of 9/11.